Got to meet Shaq, by the way.
Okay, how was Shaq?
Cool. Super huge. Literally, bro, closer than me and you right now. At one point, I'm not gonna lie, he was doing this. He was behind the DJ booth doing this. And I was like, oh my God, it's Donkey Kong. Somebody throw a red shell at this nigga. He's gonna grab a barrel. Oh, we have a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about.
We haven't been together in a while.
No.
I gotta talk about Vegas at least. I gotta talk about, we gotta talk about all this stuff.
Actually, I'm gonna let it happen.
You see what's going on with Shultz?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He hates me.
That's funny.
I told you right when I saw him this week, like getting off the plane,
right.
And I'm meeting him at baggage claim for that, right? And I see him, and I go, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, "What's up?" And I can tell he's down. And I go, "Damn, dog, I can't believe you hate my mom this much." Immediately lost it. And then we talked about it all weekend. All week we were talking about how gay Ryan Clark is.
Oh, the football player. Right?
Yeah. You saw the video. So it went viral, and I talked to Schultz about it with the Shit's a Gig thing went viral, right? Because it was on BBC News, it was on all this stuff.
Right.
So I talked to him about that, and this was like days before Ryan Clark. And it was like, oh, we're making fun of it, but it really wasn't that big of a deal yet.
Right.
And then Ryan Clark did that, and it exploded.
Oh, Ryan Clark?
Yeah, Ryan Clark is the reason
why this all happened?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, Shit's a Gig, it was bubbling, but it would have fell off because nobody cares. They're British. I don't think people really care that much.
Right.
Ryan Clark exploded it.
Damn.
Exploded it.
I did not know. I did not know the nuts and bolts of.
Did you watch this video? Have you seen Ryan Clark's video?
I have not seen Ryan Clark's
video. It's a 5-minute essay on Andrew Shultz for being a racist piece of shit.
Whoa,
From
really?
A strong safety. More like fucking safety. Did I hate you? It made me hate. I was like, damn, Ryan Clark, I liked you.
Yeah.
I fucking hate you, dude. Why are you like
wow,
a complete
so
essay piece on how Schultz is racist and it's like, bro, his best friend is a black guy and a brown guy. He literally, because it's so funny. My favorite is like, Charlemagne needs to sit him down. Are we recording? Ryan Clark says Charlemagne needs to sit Andrew Schultz down and talk to him. It's like, bro, they sit down once a week. And they talk for 3 hours for the last 10 years. Yeah. If anyone knows he's racist, it's Charlemagne. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also Charlemagne's the most pro-black person possibly out there. Extremely, like, he's very pro. So it's like, you think he wouldn't have caught on if Schultz was secretly racist this whole time?
Yeah, that's so interesting. I did not know Ryan Clark set it off.
Fucking gay-ass Ryan Clark.
Yeah. That's so crazy. It's so crazy. You think he saw 2 black dudes and his mind went, cover 2. And then he was like, I got to cover for these 2.
Where's Troy?
Yeah, where's Troy?
I need help. What a fucking loser, bro. But like, just crazy hanging out with somebody and you're black, you know? And it's like, and somebody's telling you that this person's racist.
Right.
It's just crazy, bro. It's just insane. And like and if anyone knows Schultz, they know he knows more about other cultures than some people in their own cultures.
Right. But you keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
I mean, that's how he works, baby.
Yeah. So maybe he is super racist.
I mean, that is the best way to be racist, is to know everything about every culture.
Is if you're friends with everyone, you can hate everyone appropriately.
Oh, almost as if you're not being racist. That's actually exactly what he's doing. To be as accurate, I mean, first off, and I'm not even going to try to glaze my guy. I just open for him, and you've seen the show, so you can attest if I'm wrong.
His crowds are
the most diverse crowd in comedy.
Incredibly brown. As the most diverse. Also, I would just say, the most Indian people I've ever seen for a non-Indian person.
And some Indians.
Yeah. And they wouldn't come out in that, like, the very few people who come out to me, the percentage of Indians is way less than the percentage of Indians in Schultz's crowd.
Well, he'll be like, bro, the guy sold out an arena in Abu Dhabi. It wasn't full of white people. Twice.
Yeah.
It was not full of white people.
Right.
It was full of dirty. It was full of sand. Literally every seat had a mountain of sand in it. The dude could headline in Mumbai, which I know he's going to soon. We're going to Japan. We're going to South Africa and Africa and all these places.
Right.
No one has more fucking fans of diverse cultures. No one. Literally no one.
Right.
So that's what it makes me a little annoyed to call my boy racist, because it's like, damn, bro. Like, I open for the nigga, like, why would all these people be coming out?
Right.
Why would all these people? So you're saying everyone's stupid, but you, Ryan Clark. You're the only one who caught on his racism. The fuck are you talking about, man?
Right. It's just so funny that it's Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark?
Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark. Can you imagine if like J.J. Watt broke the Trump assassination? Like, what? What? Ryan Clark?
I mean, so gay. Schultz had a great take on it too, because we are just obviously talking about how fucking lame Ryan Clark is, and because Schultz, if you like Schultz's comedy, if you watch Schultz's comedy, he's he walks the line, the fine line of edgy and being appropriate. Like he's a comic. That's what he does. But he truly is that's where he likes to do his comedy, bro. He likes to push it to the limits, push the boundaries, say wild thing about everybody, which is why probably his crowd is so diverse because people. I'm assuming people feel seen. They're like, oh, he's talking about my group.
You feel seen. Whenever he'll say some shit about brown stuff, it's cool because it's like, oh, this dude knows.
He's locked in.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's like obviously like, oh, someone else sees us. It's really nice when other people see you.
Facts. And then to be funny about it and make fun of you, not like just be like, oh, you deserve right. No, but like, no, I'm gonna talk about the shit. I'm gonna make fun of y'all.
Yeah. Well, that's how you make fun of your boys.
You make fun of your boys, bro.
You make fun of, and here's the reality. I think I told you this in the car the other day. Is that if and this is true for dudes, if you have a friend of a different race and you don't say horrific racist things to them, then you don't have a friend.
Then you're racist and you hate them.
Yeah. And you're like, ooh, I can't talk about this around him. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Akash say that on the pod when they were defending it. It was a great line. It was like, I call him a sheep fucker. Right. He calls me a mud fucker. Right. We're friends.
Yeah.
That's what friends do.
Right.
He did 9/11. I'm every horrible thing he's ever said.
And there's always more to come. I'm telling you right now.
I don't even remember what my original point was now. I had a great point and I can't remember what it was.
Something about like that's what friends do.
Yeah, I guess, That's just, it just doesn't make sense to me, bro, that this soft ass motherfucker, bro. I mean, that was my favorite. It was also interesting seeing how the internet handled it. So his video on Instagram, everyone's pro-black, everyone was for him, everyone's Andrew Shultz a racist. Right. On Twitter, everyone was like, Ryan Clark, you're a bitch. Shut the fuck up, you pussy.
Really?
It's like, whoa.
Really? That makes sense.
You just see who's
where.
You know what I'm saying?
And this was all just for like basically like a
joke.
A singular joke on a podcast episode, right?
Yes. And here's what's crazy. Because everyone's saying like, oh, he's so racist to say that joke, yada, yada. Bro, he didn't whisper that joke into Mark's ear so no one else. He looked dead in the eyes of the shits and gigs niggas and said the joke. So how is that? You know what I'm saying? Racism is in behind closed doors, not so the other group doesn't hear it. Right. Racism is not, I'm going to say the joke to your fucking face.
Yeah, and then you're going to laugh about it and then pretend to be mad about it later.
You're fucking Will Smith.
Yeah. They got Will Smith. They got Jada.
They Will Smith. Because that's what happened, bro. Yeah. Schultz said the joke. He was Chris Rock. Shits and gigs laughed. Will Smith. They saw black people on the internet get mad. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Right.
And now they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I'm British. I'm British.
Yeah.
I have no foot in talent.
How much of black people on the internet are actually like white women pretending to be black people? Like people who are offended at this? Dude. What would you say is or just straight up bots? I can't imagine.
I can't
because you know what's funny? Like, because I didn't really dig that deep into it because I saw what the video that people got mad at him for, and I was like, oh, this is dumb. Yeah, this is dumb. This is dumb. I can't give any more energy to this. This is clearly like just some weird internet tantrum.
Yeah.
That they decided that like, okay, it always comes for a comedian, right?
You're the easiest target. We talked about that. You're the easiest target. God forbid we get mad at Diddy for actually fucking doing whatever the fuck that guy's doing.
Yeah. If there's someone who really hates black women.
But no. Let's get this fucking
one joke to some British guys on YouTube. We found him.
Yeah.
We did it, boys. We got him.
So get the fuck out of here, dude.
I forgot that. Like, oh yeah, you had a front row seat to all of that.
Yeah, I was right there. I was on the front lines, baby. No, but fuck. What were you just saying? God damn it. We go off on tangents and I forget the actual point we were making.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all. Ryan Clark.
Yeah, Twitter saying he's the black people on the internet. This is what I was about to say. It's interesting to me that black people on the internet are like either bots, either it's all bots and none of it's real,
Right.
or it is a hard line between two groups. Black Twitter, which in the world, which is the funniest,
super funny.
most ruthless. There's nothing more ruthless, bro. The biggest tragedy in the world. Go to Black Twitter.
Right.
You'll see the greatest jokes you've ever seen about it within seconds.
Right.
Or the just biggest, softest, bitchiest, pussiest shit you've ever seen on the other side. We're complaining about everything, and they're the biggest victims to ever live. And it's like a hard line.
Right. Yeah, I did think that Black Twitter is hilarious, and there's like this weird
Other side of it.
Super
soft, super like,
soft.
how dare anyone say anything about black women? Like, bro,
Right.
what? We can't make fun of black women? The most annoying group. Have you been around my mom?
Yeah.
But I call my mom crazy all the time.
Yeah. And your mom is crazy.
She's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I love your brown mom. She's fucking crazy
She's
too.
crazy,
Like, they're all
yeah.
women are everyone's bad. How much do we have to explain this?
Yeah. Like, why does everyone not deserve these jokes? I think I don't. We might not have talked about it on here, but it's like I don't like the concept of like punching down. Not in the sense of like, oh, never punch down, but in the sense of the people who are like, oh, you can't do that joke because you're punching down, and it's like, well, that's a you thing. You think you are above the group that I am making fun of.
Talk it.
So when I make fun of them, you think I'm punching down because you think you're above them.
I think they're just like me.
I think they're right here. So they can fucking get these jokes. They can get these jokes. I
Poor
don't
people,
care if
rich
you're-
people,
Yeah,
fat,
poor, rich,
skinny.
black, brown.
Yep.
Are you in a wheelchair? Fucking thank God your wheelchair is at my level so I can fucking hit you with these jokes.
Yeah, bro, midgets, everybody. I don't give a fuck how low to the ground you are. You're getting these jokes, my
Getting
nigga.
them. You're getting them.
It's crazy.
Because we're the same.
And I could have been you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could have been a fucking person in a wheelchair, midget.
Right.
Black. Just
Yeah.
the worst thing.
Black wheelchair midget.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you're the one looking, that's a great point. You're the one looking at people differently.
Yeah, you're the
That's
one.
on you.
You're the one who like, oh, this person's above, this person's this. Yeah. Sure.
And I do feel bad because obviously, bro, black women get the worst of it all. I do think that black women get a very short end of the stick or
Yes.
short end of the weave, whatever it is. But like to act like I'm above black women or better than black women, it's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. No. I'm gonna treat them like everybody else, dog, because they are everybody else, and they deserve to be treated like everybody else.
Right.
They deserve to be treated just like everybody else. And if I'm treating them like everybody else, I'm making fun of them. The fuck? You know, so it was just, that was crazy, bro. Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
Not BBC News came at Schultz.
Right.
I get that,
That
I
makes
guess.
sense. They're British.
They're British, they're fucking gay, they sound funny. I get that. The Pittsburgh Steelers safety.
Right.
Ryan Clark.
That's so funny.
Bro, you got a Super Bowl ring. Shut the fuck up. Be
That's-
happy.
That's so just like I like the fact that like now athletes are breaking comedian news.
Get the fuck out.
That's so funny.
Now I remember what I was
That'd be
going
like
to say.
if Tony Hinchcliffe got canceled by Hakeem Olajuwon.
He broke the thing.
It's like what? Hakeem Olajuwon.
Make sure you bleep that out.
Yeah.
We don't need a Tony Hinchcliffe or Shane Gillis on this situation.
Yeah.
But yo, isn't it funny how you can know I said the word, but if I bleep it, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Wait, Andre Iguodala broke the Shane Gillis thing? That's crazy.
Yeah, and had a real essay about it. He wrote an essay?
about it. Iguodala.
No, this is what I remember what Schultz said about Ryan Clark, which was so interesting and such a good point. Because if you know anything about football, you know anything about Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark was a fucking dog.
Yes, very good.
Absolute great player. And a dog, though. Not like just a guy who came up to fucking crunch your fucking head into your shoulder pads.
Right.
He came up to hit. And he was a dirty player. He was a known dirty player. He was a known dirty, which I am not like against dirty players either, bro. If you're on my, it's just like Draymond Green. If you're on my team, I want you to be as dirty as you can. You're not on my team. Dirty player.
Right.
That's how sports work.
Yeah.
All right? You play how you play. But Schultz had a great point of like, oh man, it's interesting that this guy, you know, because I do comedy, you know, hardcore, edgy, on the line. That's what I do. And it's interesting that this guy who played football hardcore, edgy, on the line, and a lot of people don't like it, he has something to say about it? Or are we doing our profession the exact same way? Schultz don't pull no punches. Everybody's getting it, bro. Some people aren't going to like it, and he's accepted that he's okay with that.
Right.
You didn't pull no punches. You tried to take people out the game. Some people didn't like that, and you were okay with that. So why don't you shut the fuck up, Ryan Clark? So why don't you shut the fuck up? Have you not? Maybe in other professions, other people play it on the line, and they're okay with not everybody liking it.
Mm-hmm.
Because and Schultz had great. It's like, because that's what I felt bad for my boy this weekend, just because it's like, damn, bro, it sucks. You're allowed to not like him as a comedian. You're allowed to not think he's funny. You're allowed to be like, oh, that joke sucked. That you are allowed. Nobody's saying you can't think that. That's so allowed. But what you can't do is say the man is racist.
Right.
You can't assassinate his character because you didn't like a joke he made.
Yeah, that's
the
pretty
fuck
crazy.
out of here.
That's pretty crazy, especially considering that everyone's pretty racist.
Of course he's racist.
Yeah, I've never met a single human being that isn't racist.
Yeah, but of course he's racist. I mean, like, if everyone's racist, then no one's racist, and that's the world that it should be.
Right.
But since some people are like, no, I'm not racist, and then you fuck up the algorithm.
Right. I'm never racist.
Okay,
It's
Ryan
like,
Clark.
Okay.
How many times how we can go easily look up that like him probably saying white people can't play corner or white people shouldn't be cornerbacks or whatever the fuck.
Right,
I bet you I can find it on you, dumb fuck.
Right. I bet you've never said like just on your regular life. I bet you've said some really mean things about Chinese people.
Yeah.
And I can take a good guess because everyone I've ever met that's not Chinese has said really mean things about Chinese people.
And nothing.
They've said really mean things about us.
Facts. And you know what? There's nothing funnier.
Yeah.
See? He laughed immediately. It's amazing. Yeah, it's fucking, bro. Oh my God. Also, this nigga just coping like, oh, black women this, black women that. It's like, as you probably cheat on your wife, you fucking loser. As you probably cheat on your wife for sure. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you take care of black women better? You know what I'm saying? Because niggas who talk like that, it's like, oh, what did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do to make your? Because your wife probably saw the joke and blah blah. Your wife's probably a Shits and Gigs fan, which pisses you off to begin with. That probably because anybody who's got a wife or a girl and their girl tells them they like anything, your first reaction is, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you just said.
Especially these things that these dudes do, these dudes fucking suck.
Fuck these dudes.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a comedian. My wife is a comedian. I don't like it when she says anyone's funny. And that's her job, is to watch other comedians, study the game, yada yada.
And also book a show at a big club, so she actually has to know who's funny.
She has to know who's funny.
Yeah.
Anyone that's not me, I'm like, I fucking hate him. Man, Ehsan had a great set tonight. Well, I'm gonna stop doing the pod with him then. Say Ehsan had another good set, I will refuse to be his best friend. Because that is how that works.
Yeah.
Bro, if you had a wife, I'm your best friend, but she kept saying how funny I was.
Yeah, I'd be like,
shut up. I know he's funny. Also, it's like, hey, I know. So I'm sure he had to hear how good Shits and Gigs was, these fucking British fucks. And then this happens because I'm like, how did this even get to you? Or some version it got to you, but bro, whatever you did to your wife, that's on you. Don't put it on the world, my nigga, that you did something to your wife. You fucking loser. Cheat on her like a man and shut up about it. That's what men do. You cheat on your wife and you shut the fuck up about it.
Right. It is very like, what? Why this? Why now? It makes you. I'm always suspicious. I never forgot. Like, I went to this one club, and it was after the Me Too, and like the club owner was like, if I even hear inkling of a guy being weird to a girl, I ban him from my club for life. And I was like, what did you do?
What'd you do, nigga? An
What
inkling?
did you do?
You've never been weird to a girl?
Yeah. What did you do? An inkling. So it's like, just you heard a whisper of this guy was maybe creepy to a girl and I was banned at your club forever. What did you do?
Because creepy can mean anything. Creepy can mean like, yo, this guy's hitting on me and I don't find him attractive.
Right.
Done. That's creepy. Because first off, sorry, ladies, nothing is creepy to you if you want to fuck the guy.
That's a
He
fair
can
point.
be in the corner cutting his fucking toenails with fire,
Right.
literally burning his toenails off the fire. But if you think he's hot, he's not weird at all.
Right,
He's
right.
just fucking different
Yeah,
and
mysterious.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up on that shit.
Right.
I don't like hearing about a dude that's creepy because it's like, oh, you just don't want to fuck him.
Right. But then, it depends on what we're defining as creepy here, for sure. But like for this dude to be like, if I get an inkling of a dude being creepy, I'm gonna ban them from my club. It just doesn't. It's like you did something.
You did something.
And you feel like this is your way to atone for it.
Yep. And so Ryan, that's exactly, bro. Immediately when I saw it, I was like,
What did he do?
I mean, one of the top comments, which is, I love Twitter. Literally, he does this 5-minute rant about how Schultz is racist. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
5-minute rant about how Schultz is racist.
Did he do it like in front of his like? On
Bro. On
ESPN or on a podcast?
On the Pivot, which is a
Okay.
huge pod.
Yeah.
But check this shit. It's not on an episode that's not out yet. So he wanted the clout.
He wanted the clout.
He was like, I got to jump on this Schultz
He
thing
wanted
while
the
it's
clout.
hot. So because I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
they film way ahead.
We had to pivot.
Shut up.
We had to
Shut up.
pivot.
Get out.
We normally don't post clips for episodes that aren't out yet, but we're gonna pivot.
But I mean, you
Yeah.
wanted that clout. You wanted to get on it while it was hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because maybe that episode doesn't come out for a couple weeks or whatever the fuck. Because I mean, a lot of pods are ahead.
Right.
But you wanted that. You wanted to get on. You didn't let it sit and let it come out naturally.
Right.
You wanted to get that clout, my nigga. But the top comment, my favorite thing, top comment on Twitter was, whoever this was for, bro, I hope she saw it. Because that was my first thought. It's like, oh, I hope your wife sees this, dude, or whoever this, or the bitch you're cheating on her with, or whoever the fuck is in your ear,
Right.
saying Shultz is racist. I hope they saw it.
Yeah, how would they? I mean, that's wild for him to care about that. But it's like, if you can get on that Shultz clout.
And he got on.
Yeah,
that thing it went viral as fuck. We had like 6-something million views.
Yeah, and there's probably some people who didn't know who Ryan Clark was that now know who Ryan Clark is.
And now you get that weird, beehive support. You get this weird, like, black women and black people who are who love to be a victim. You get their support immediately.
Right, but those are like, eventually they turn on you.
Yeah, it's not real fan because you're gonna do something, you dumb fuck.
Yeah. People like you don't want people who feel victimized to be your fan.
No,
Because they're looking there like, because then they'll like you, and then they feel like you victimize them, and they're like, ooh, I feel it even more because I like this guy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, every single person on TikTok, because it's like a million TikToks about it, and they're all just like, just so lame, bro. Like, just making these essays about Shultz, and it's like, wow, you don't even know who he is. You haven't watched the pod. And they all say the same thing. They go, I've never heard about this guy. They all either say the same thing. They say, I've never heard about him, or I don't watch that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, then what the fuck are you making an essay about it for?
Right.
Oh, because you want some of his clout? Because you know his name will get you some fucking views?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even mad because, you're the internet. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. But it's just, it sucks when the person is your friend and you're watching them go through it. And you're like, damn, bro, this sucks for this guy. He's a human. Because everyone forgets he's a human being with a family, with a daughter.
Yeah, that's what,
Takes care of a bunch of people, me being one of them. So it's like, damn, bro, I fucking love this dude, bro.
Yeah. He's the reason why you're able to live nice.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, damn. And he's not doing it because I'm black. He's doing it because he thinks I'm funny.
Right.
The highest credit you can give somebody, like, he likes the thing that I do.
Right. He just tolerates the fact that you're
He does tolerate. I mean, he rolls his eyes every time I eat chicken.
That would be so funny.
He does.
What a great bit.
Yo, bro. Anytime anything with chicken comes up, he says he makes fun of me immediately. Which is what what friends should do.
Right.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Right.
He's supposed to it makes me feel comfortable and like, oh, I like this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to make jokes like this with me, then I okay, I can trust this man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a secret agenda about me or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, but other people they don't have friends, I guess.
No,
or
if you're online all the time.
If you're online all the time and that's the world you're living in, you have no free, like.
Right, and then if your main source of like getting liked is social media likes, then it like that fucking corrupts, that fucking messes with your head so much.
Ugh.
That's why after a while, like I have to like some stuff like breaking news and like I have to step away from all that stuff every once in a while because it's like I start getting addicted to like, ooh, if I do this, they'll like me.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that sucks. I mean, and we all do. It's the internet. I feel like if it's how you are trying to make a living, I understand. And the internet is one of the things that's how we try to make a living through comedy, through the internet. I understand.
It's kind of the best way to make a living now.
The best way to make a living, but if
you can do it.
But it is weird to me that now everyone is making a living on the internet, and so, but not like for any real reason.
Yeah.
You're not trying to push some cool thing you're trying to make. You'll just I'll make a video about whatever because I'm trying to get more views, more likes, so I can make some money off the internet and not have to have a real job. And it's just weird. It's just weird that people don't want to like make something cool because it's hard to make something cool that people like. It's fucking hard, bro.
It's hard to make something like cool. Yeah.
You know what's easy? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna shit on Andrew Shultz because he's the hot thing to shit on this week.
Yeah, I'm just going whatever the hot thing to shit on is.
Yep.
And that's what
because then he's gonna get mad views.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all those people who the people who make YouTube pages, like the podcast cringes and all those people. Like,
oh yeah. That's a whole the commenting on podcasts is like its own industry now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that.
Means, like, the bubble's gonna burst.
Of course, but it's way easier to do that than to make something that is unique. It's hard to make something unique.
Right. It's easy. It's easier to react to things, and it's even easier to be
talk
negative
shit
about them.
That's what I'm saying. Because reacting and being positive is one thing. I mean, that's why, and not that. I mean, I'm not gonna give that much credence, but there's a reason that like people like Kai Cenat and these other people who are doing video game, like streaming and doing all this stuff, because there's usually it's mainly positive reactions. Like if you go look at a Kai Cenat, like a lot of his famous clips, it's a positive reaction.
Yeah,
it's
very
him
happy.
dancing, it's very happy, it's very fun.
happy.
Which is like, yo, man, I fuck with that just
Yeah.
because I like positivity in the world. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna act like anybody is special because like they're gonna move on. They move on from people who make good art, so they're definitely gonna move on from something that isn't real, like that. There's no actual connection. You're just reacting to a thing.
Mm-hmm.
People will move on, bro. They move on all the time. People move on from people who do cool shit.
Right.
Who actually do cool shit. People move on, bro. Dane Cook is not that nigga no more. I don't give a fuck what you say. He was that nigga at one point.
Right.
And he was putting out cool, dope fucking art, jokes that we all remember and can quote to this day. That's hard, bro. That's fucking hard. And people moved on from him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so, but I have way more respect for him than people just out here not doing shit. Like, or it's cool that you put the hours into streaming and it's cool that you react to videos, shits and gigs. It's cool. That's all good for you. Hey, make your money, bro. I ain't mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, people will move on quick. They're gonna move on. The moment somebody else reacts in a way that they like better, they're done from you.
Mm-hmm. Is that what shits and gigs do? They just react to stuff?
They just react to Reddit.
Really?
Yep.
They just
Oh,
like
they're so
read
famous.
they read Reddit posts and react to them?
And black women want to fuck them, so they have a huge page.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's dope. Congrats.
Make your money, bro.
Yeah.
Make your money. But this is what happens, though. People get mad at you, and it's like a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different thing, bro. Than people getting mad at something that has a little more substance. Look at Tony Hinchcliffe. He's way bigger. Shane, way bigger. Because when you make something that's like hard to do, you can talk all this shit you want about Draymond Green, but you can't go out there and guard that nigga.
Yeah.
You can't go guard Tim Duncan.
Yeah, you can't set a screen.
You can't run an offense and
Right.
help a team win a championship.
Right, and be the quarterback of a defense.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, you can't do stand up like Schultz. You can't do stand up like Shane. You can't do stand up like Tony.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Mm.
You just can't.
No.
So that's why it's like and people will move on from that at some point. But that's why it will last longer.
Nothing's forever.
Nothing's forever, but that will last longer than all these people just doing nothing. It's like, because you don't want to admit it, but you're not doing shit. You're not making anything.
Well, like especially
you're
like,
reacting to something that somebody else made.
Well, especially like that the sort of podcast react world. It's like, well, you need the people who are out here otherwise there's you have nothing. If like let's say all like everyone like let's say fucking everyone just didn't do a podcast next week. You know what I mean? No Rogan, no Kill Tony, no Matt and Shane, no Flagrant, no the fucking
Us?
Bad Friends. Yeah, no.
Thank you,
us,
thank
no,
you, Val.
us.
Shout out,
Yeah.
shout out us, Val.
Shout
Thank you.
out, yeah. Then those channels for a week have nothing. They would have to go back and like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if they all just stopped, and they need the creatives to be the power core, so they can be the critic.
Yeah, bro.
That's why critics are interesting people.
Yeah, it's an interesting life.
I'm realizing a lot of our content is this reaction. Like even unboxings and like PRs and like just products, it's you reacting to like, oh my God, wow.
Yeah, it is funny how unboxing videos are so popular.
Crazy.
It's like what?
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dog.
Mhm.
I mean, all that to say, Schultz is racist as fuck.
Yeah. That's the overall point we're trying to make. Is that
And go listen to the Talk to Her podcast.
yeah. You know me. I'm always on black women's side.
Yeah, dog. But yeah, that's how this weekend was for me. Yeah, it was just mainly dealing with that. But it was fun. Cleveland and Cincinnati was fun.
Oh wow, you went to the Ohio places.
Yeah, but I haven't seen you since Vegas.
No, what was Vegas like? You went to the Noche UFC, right?
I went to the UFC Sphere.
You went to the UFC Sphere.
Awesome. Not the fights. Fights are terrible. Literally, the worst part about it, no more fights. If UFC Sphere, do UFC Sphere again, but just no fights.
just cool visuals.
Just cool visuals. Just cool visuals. Absolutely no fighting. It ruined it. It took time away from the visuals. It took a lot of time away from the visuals, Dana White. Bro, this is how good the visuals was.
Right.
This is how good the UFC Sphere visuals were.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm front row.
Right.
I'm not. So there's a floor, and then like when the seats get elevated, I'm front row. So I have the actual best seats in the house.
Right.
Bruh, one of the in-betweens for the fights, it was so, because it was all Mexican shit. It was so beautiful and so good. I thought it was the trailer for Coco 2. I tap shifted. I'm like, this must be the trailer for Coco 2. Because that's how good it looked like. Coco 2. It looked like Coco shit.
Oh wow.
And it was so well done. I thought it was the trailer for Coco 2. Incredible, bro. Mind blowing. Every fight looked like a level in Mortal Kombat.
Wow.
Like you didn't want them fighting in a cage. It's like, fuck that. Put them Put them in the digital and let them fight digitally.
Yeah. Let's just give me some controllers. Can I have my friends over?
It should be controllers.
Yeah. It should be
the two fighters fighting each other on controllers.
Yeah.
It would have been more exciting. It would have been more exciting, bro. It was incredible visually.
Now, okay. Now, my question is, and I don't know a lot about fighting, were the fights actually not that good, or was everything around it so great that the fights were like, oh, this is just kind of whatever?
The two main card fights were not good.
Okay.
It was just wrestling matches.
Oh, so that's not exciting.
It's just not, and this is supposed to be this big major event.
Right.
So you want to see
strikes.
You want to see somebody getting choked the fuck out. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm not against a wrestling match when there's like a cool submission and shit.
Right. But it was just a lot of technical
Takedowns.
wrestling.
Just takedowns.
Yeah.
Winning off points.
A lot of points. Yeah.
The fuck?
Which is a fine way to win, but like as far as the entertainment aspect of sports, it's not very entertaining.
Yeah, dude. And you're at the Sphere. You're not at a regular UFC. If
Right.
it had been a regular UFC, maybe it'd have been okay. I mean, still a little boring, but you'd have been like, all right, I paid for a UFC, but you're at UFC Sphere. It's this big major event.
Right.
They're fighting in the galaxy. Like
Right.
they're fighting in a Mexican galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
So I expect to see some cool Darth Maul, Obi-Wan kind of fight, my nigga.
Right.
Why give him lightsabers?
Give them lightsabers.
Give them lightsabers, dog.
Yeah.
But that was visually, man. Oh man, I can't wait to see what they do with that place.
I want to see something at the Sphere.
And then I don't know who said it. It might have been Schultz or one of the boys, but they were like, they think in time, every venue will be that.
Well, have you seen this? There's this bar in Dallas. The whole thing is a screen, and you're like watching. Let's say you're watching a game. So there's a camera on the field, and it looks like you're at the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's like they had a view of the bar, and it was a video, and it looked like you were in the end zone for the Texas-Michigan game.
Whoa.
And then you pan, and then it pans around, and you see you're at a bar, but it feels like you're there.
Yeah, I think every venue, every major sporting arena, that's what's coming.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my God, it looks amazing.
The comedy will be the only thing I don't know. I don't know how you do. I mean, unless you do some Hassan Minaj or some Dimitri Martin shit. Unless you're
That's what I was thinking. You'd have to have like interactive background, almost like the old Comedy Central Presents, where you can kind of have a background.
But it's too big. It's too distracting. Unless you're interacting with it, you can't just have it stagnant. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think.
Also, it'll take away from your comedy.
Right.
The venue seats 20,000, so you.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm very curious as to what. Well, no one's done stand up at the Sphere yet, but I don't think you could do it.
The only person, I mean, Schultz maybe because he does, but even him, it's like he uses screens for a second for the hype up, but the moment he's out there, it's good old fashioned stand up.
Yeah, because it's like the idea of having a visual on stage while you're talking wouldn't work. Especially one that moves, but that probably wouldn't work, right? Because you'd be looking.
You'd have to be.
They wouldn't be paying attention to you.
They're not paying attention to you, so that's what I'm saying. You'd have to be using it on some like
and
Hassan Minaj shit. Like
right.
you'd have to be the jokes would have to be written for the screen, not for people to be watching you.
Right. But like,
and now we're not doing stand up. You're doing a presentation.
Right. Well, but and regardless, even if you did that shit, it's like on a screen that's that big that you can just get lost at.
You'll get lost.
I don't think. I would be very curious to see if anyone does stand up there.
Someone will.
I mean, definitely someone will. I mean, obviously, someone can sell it out. There's so many arena acts now.
Yeah.
But I'm very curious if someone does stand up there and like what their thoughts would be on that. Like what they did with the screen, I'm very curious.
Because at the end of the day, if the screen's up while you're talking, you're not doing stand up. If the screen's moving while you're talking, you're not doing stand up. You're doing something else.
Right, because they have to. The key part about stand up is they're focusing on you.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's not like music where you can have it coming into your ears and the visuals go along with it. You need to be locked in on the stand up.
Yeah.
For it to be a good set. I guess you could do that in the Sphere and have just like a weird kind of mediocre set.
I mean, yeah, but even still, you're not doing stand up because now no one's looking at you.
Right.
You're doing this other thing. And I'm not saying it's not comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It can be comedy.
Right.
It's not the art form of stand up.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I do think somebody will do comedy in that venue.
Yes.
100%. But it seems like a big waste to rent out that venue. And as much as it would cost you to just do a regular set, it just doesn't.
You'd have to have a show planned.
Yeah.
With the use of that.
With the like, I'm planning out a show for, and it can't be something you tour. It has to be for that one venue.
Kill Tony could probably do it.
That's a perfect thing. That where comedy can happen. There is stand up, but there's other things going on as well.
There's other things going on, and you only need to pay attention to the stand up really for a minute.
It's 1 minute, so everything else you can distract me with the other stuff.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Even with the interview, you can do fun stuff.
Yeah. You can have bits. Kill Tony would probably be the best comedy show suited for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where that because it's mainly about stand up, but
Right.
like you said, the stand up's only 1 minute long.
Right.
So if we're gonna cut the screens off and lock in for 1 minute, fine.
Fine.
And then back to I'm in the jungle watching
Right.
Kill Tony or whatever the fuck. Like,
Right. Yeah, you can have a visual for you can have it all go dark and have like a visual for the meow and a visual for the Hollywood Bear, and then all of a sudden and then bits around that.
Yes.
And like you know how creative that show is. So that would actually probably work.
I think Kill Tony.
I think Kill Tony would work.
That'd be probably
more
the
so
best
than
thing
regular
for it.
stand up.
I don't know how you even. I mean, somebody's gonna do it, but I truly.
Somebody's got to try and report back to us.
Yeah, but I don't know how the screens. I don't know how you do it.
Mm.
I just don't know because when I was there, it's like, bro, I didn't want to watch people fight, and that's the most exciting thing you can see.
Right,
Two
that's-
humans.
that's the
Nothing's
most
more
high-
exciting
Nothing is more high stakes than two people just fighting until
one loses.
Until one loses.
I'm talking about over football, over basketball, over any other live event. Fighting it's the most human. It's the most like thing that we all
the
can.
last. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most watched in the longest amount of time. Like people have been fighting since forever, my nigga.
Right.
So it's like, and if that's boring, if that's not as good as these screens, stand up has no fucking chance.
What's the deal with airplane food? Stands no chance.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You
Right,
better be
right.
showing me an airplane and airplane food becoming one cool thing and like exploding into different galaxies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I thought it was Coco too, dog. I thought it was a trailer for a Disney movie. That's how good the screens are. Bro, it was so interactive, like, and then it comes up, and then it exploded into like there was like it did all these cool things, and it exploded into the petals, like from Coco,
Right.
like those petals, and then you're looking up, right, and then actual petals fell down.
Damn.
Stand up has no chance.
Stand up has no chance. Stand up has no chance. There. No, you're right. You're
'Cause,
right.
bro, I went from that back to just a wrestling match. Get the fuck out of here. I'm bored.
Right.
I'm immediately bored,
Right.
and I'm sober for all this. Stayed sober in Vegas, by the way. Let's fucking
nice.
go.
Congrats.
It was nice, and that one was hard.
Well, yeah.
Because you're hanging out with Shaq. Got to meet Shaq, by the way.
Oh, yeah. How was Shaq?
Cool. Super huge. Literally, bro, closer than me and you right now.
Damn.
Me and Shaq are leaned up on each other, standing next to each other. Not
Jumbo-
talking just because he's,
Okay.
he's doing his own. He's also, it'd have been hard to talk to him because he literally,
He's
we
so
met
high
him.
up there.
I didn't have a megaphone. But also, he was about to go. He's about to do a set.
Right.
We're
he
meeting
DJs.
him right before his DJ set.
Right.
So it was like, because even Shultz was like, oh man, we didn't really get to talk to him. And then I was
DJ
like,
Diesel, right?
yeah. But I was like, oh bro, but it would be like somebody meeting you 2 minutes before you go on stage and going, man, I didn't really get to talk to Shultz. Like, yeah, my nigga, I'm kind of locked in a little bit here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm about to perform.
About to perform, and I'm Shaq, so I can't bomb.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't physically. He can't.
Yeah.
And,
Because everyone's like, oh my God, it's Shaq. Yeah.
At one point, I'm not gonna lie, he was doing this. He was behind the DJ booth doing this. And I was like, oh my God, it's Donkey Kong. Somebody throw a red shell at this nigga. He's gonna grab a barrel. Literally, I was like, bro, Shaq, you can't do that, bro. You're too big. If he accidentally hit some Schultz on the head, he'd have killed him. But it was crazy. I literally was living Val's dream. And
Yeah.
the multiple times I was there, because I just saw all these famous DJs who I
Right.
didn't know who they were. Dom Dalla,
Yep.
John Summit, DJ Diesel. And I was like, oh man, Val her pants would just be soaking water. I'm assuming this is her dream in life.
Yeah.
And like I'm in the DJ booth with these niggas too.
Right.
It's not like I'm out, like I'm behind them in the DJ booth. So I'm getting to feel, and it's like, whoa. I literally was, for all of them, I was sitting there and it was like, wow, this music sucks. This music fucking is terrible. That's all I thought for 2 days straight, hours at a time.
Yeah, well, that stuff is definitely not for sober people.
No. But it lets you know it's probably not good music. If you're sober, it's the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I can listen to Pink Floyd, sober, not sober, even though people would say that's druggy music.
Right.
Travis Scott, people would say that's druggy music. I can listen to that all day, every day, sober as fuck. It's good. There's melody.
Right.
I need melody, bro. 8 hours of and then, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I can't say you're talented if this is your whole thing. John Summit, Dom Dollar, all these niggas. This is what they did. Everybody had, bro, nobody has like, oh, I'm gonna use the left hand. Nobody was, everyone was right hand, looking at everybody doing this. And I was laughing because she knows all these niggas do the same thing. One of y'all motherfuckers gotta learn to cut a backflip. You gotta learn to do some shit, dog. The fuck out of here. It was awful. All nice guys. All great guys, all super successful, super rich. Terrible, terrible at their art form. Or the art form is terrible. I don't know.
I think you just don't like the art form. Because I imagine making all that is that's the art form. They just haven't. They just all perform the same.
They also all look the same. It's a bro. So there's no people of color.
Oh.
It's all good looking. It's
What
all.
is Shaq then?
That's a good point. What is
First off, I was talking about the actual DJs, not the guy who's getting to do this because he won 4 chips. There's a reason. It's not like Shaq came up as a DJ and then we found out he hooped. No, I'm talking about the actual people who came up as DJs, man.
Right.
So I wasn't including Shaq in that.
Yeah.
The people who made it as a DJ,
Right.
all handsome white guys. All handsome white guys, and they look the same. It's like a young looking white dude that girls like want to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, oh, maybe like summer, but like the Steve Aoki guy. That's what he does too, right?
Right.
But he's like an ugly fucking, he looks like a painting. That nigga looks like that painting, you know, the painting of a guy who ages.
Dorian Gray?
Yeah, he looks like him. And not a good looking version. Like Dorian Gray when it's like, oh, they fucked up the painting. So he might be good at it. He might be good at it.
Right.
But a lot of them look like a young, hot white guy, which makes me question the art form. It makes me question the art form. If every comedian looked like Matt Rife, I would question the art form.
That's a fair point.
But there's fucking Stavros.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I wasn't a diss on Matt Rife. I think he's fucking awesome. So it's like,
Right. It's just.
he is a hot guy.
Yes, but not everyone looks like him. He's
Not
just
everyone
he's
looks
just
like him.
part of the quilt that is stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the fact that the majority of these DJs look like a hot white dude makes me question what it is.
Interesting.
Where's a hot black guy? Where's a hot brown guy? I'm not even saying he can't be hot, but you got to give me something else.
No, where's the not hot guy?
Well, that guy sucks. Nobody wants that guy anywhere.
Right. But it's you know what I mean? Like that should be a thing.
Yeah.
That should, if the art is, you know, hey, Ed Sheeran didn't get to the top because of his looks.
No, bro.
No, he got to the top because that's a talented guy.
Yeah.
I think you guys forget that like there's at least a fourth of them who wear masks and hide their identity.
Because they know. If I'm not a hot white,
So
I think they know.
That's where the hidden ugly guys are.
I agree with Val. I think
Right.
if you're an ugly if you're not a hot looking white dude, I got to put a mask on.
Yeah.
I have to.
I gotta be a big
And there's
marshmallow.
I gotta be, or a
Girls doing it
mouse.
too.
I gotta put a big mouse on my
mousy marshmallow.
Yeah. I bet you that nigga's ugly as fuck. Can we look up what Marshmallow looks like in real life? Is there a picture of him?
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
Or is he on some Daft Punk shit, some Sia shit? Well, I guess you used to know what Sia looked like. She used to like show her face back in the day.
Oh, really? She hasn't made music in a minute, has she?
I know I was listening to her this morning. She's so good.
Yeah.
I got thick skin and an elastic heart. Bro,
That's a
that
great
shit
song.
hits.
All right, let's see.
Just a picture of Logic. That's how you know. See, he's not. He's a regular looking white guy,
he's a
but
regular guy.
he's not a hot. He's not a cutie pie.
No.
He's not a hot cutie pie.
No.
I would say women wouldn't necessarily want to fuck this Mr.
No.
Beast looking guy.
No, he looks like he has a tech YouTube channel.
But yo, you put that marshmallow on his head. Now it's like he could be the hottest guy in the world.
Yeah, he could be. Yeah, you're right.
Need a screen record.
Oh yeah, because we got to see. The people need to know what marshmallow looks like.
Yeah, make sure you screen record. And then for that moment, Val, just pull him up. You know,
Yeah.
just edit him in. Yeah. But yeah, dog. It was just interesting to me. That was interesting to see that.
What does Dead Mouse look like?
Yeah. What does Dead Mouse look like? Pull his actual face.
Oh, it already came up. It already came up for you. You've been
Ugly as fuck.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
so
Ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
I've seen Dead Mouse like twice this year. I think I'm gonna see him for a third time. He's just cooking, bro. He's so good. Like he's so like in tune. So he'll play his bangers and like take his mask off and smoke a cigarette. He like doesn't give a fuck. And then
But that's why he had to come up with the mask at first, because it does look like he's cooking meth.
That's what he was cooking at first.
Look at him. He looks like some fucking Breaking
wait,
Bad type.
yeah.
Pull up
Jesse type shit.
the Dom Dollar guy, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Son.
Okay.
Oh my god.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who's another guy?
John.
He's with a hot girl right there.
Yeah.
John Summit. John Summit is a great name.
Yeah, his name's fucking sick, right?
Is this a hot guy?
That's a good looking guy, bro.
Okay.
I was also there with him in person. Maybe he's not as hot as the Dom Dollar guy, but I was with him. I was looking at his face like, oh, this is look at him right there in the picture where he looks like Johnny Manziel to the right there. That's a good looking dude, bro. He might not be as hot as the other guys, but he's a good looking guy. Look at his chin right there.
He's younger looking too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I get what you're saying. He might not be super hot, but like women are gonna find this male attractive. Well, even if I put him in an IT tech job, he'd get pussy.
Right. Okay. I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah. But my point is, this is the vibe.
Of all of them.
This is the vibe of all of them, other than Shaq, obviously.
Yeah.
But also, bro, the fact that like all the audience is white and all the DJs are white, it lets me know. You remember that one guy who was like, "Shout out to George Floyd and his family." Like, that's what they all look like.
Who was that? That was someone famous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who was that, Val? Look up DJ shouts out George Floyd. Let's see what happens. Shouts out George Floyd.
And his family.
David Guetta.
Huge.
Yeah.
Also, but he looks like who? What does he look like? He looks just like these young white guys.
Yeah. Can we watch this moment?
Of course we can watch this moment. I watch this moment all day, every day.
This is so... Oh, man. Oh, wow. This is during, like, the pandemic.
Yep.
Where is this? This
He's on top of, like, Empire State?
No, this is the Edge, I think.
What's the Edge?
It's like a thing that juts out. No, this is not the Edge.
He's on top of one of the famous New York buildings.
Yeah. Oh, God. The pandemic was a fever dream.
All right, people. United at home. The world is going through difficult times. And America, too, actually. So, last night, I knew we were going to do this. And I made a special record. So this record is in honor of George Floyd. And I really hope we can see more unity and more peace when already things are so difficult.
Facts.
So, shout out to his family.
Wait. Watch that right hand.
No.
Here it comes.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
Yep.
I have a dream.
Oh.
They all do the same thing.
God.
It's all. Look at Val. Val's fucking loving this shit.
Oh my God. All right. We can pause. Yo, the MLK drop is crazy.
Fire.
Crazy. Oh my God. Can we?
Has that kind of face though.
Yeah.
It's a certain face, man.
Yeah.
It's a certain face that hits with this white DJ world. No offense, Val.
Yeah, this weekend in Ohio, there was also this massive dubstep festival called Lost Lands. And they had this stage set up that I want to see so bad. So it's called The Crater. So it's a circle stage in the middle. And then it's like a barrier all around. And you're sort of like around that. And so there's lasers coming from the wall on the outside and from the middle, creating like an entire roof of lasers. Yeah.
Val, shut up. Bro, you know what's great? This is how lame I think this music is. At one point, so he gets off stage and we're going up to his hotel suite, the John Summit guy, this guy right here. And we're going up to his room with just like 30 bad bitches, right?
Of course.
Just 30 bad bitches
Hell
following
yeah.
us to his suite.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
And I'm listening to him and he asked Schultz, it was a very sweet, innocent question, but he's like, hey man, how do you know when you have a bad set?
Ooh.
Right? And then in my brain, I want to be like, bro, shut up and hit play.
Yeah.
Just hit play and go. It's impossible if you have a bad set.
No, it's not.
No, I see. I don't think it's impossible for them to have a bad set. But okay, here's the question.
respected the question.
Here's the question: do you think he's asking? And this is the sort of. Do you think he's asking because he just wants to know how he thinks? He just wants to know how comedians know he has a bad set, or does he truly not know how a bad set feels like?
I think he doesn't know what a bad set feels like. Because everybody wants to fuck you after, and you're always, everyone's just fucking. That's why I'm like, bro, shut up. Shut up.
This feels like a perfect setup for what happened to me at the festival in Dallas. So we were tripping on some stuff, and this was a group of, it was just like 5 of us. And 2 of the people in the group were extremely excited to see this one DJ.
What's his name?
Imanu.
Look him up.
I'll look him up.
I want to see what he looks like.
It might be. Is it a person of color? Yeah, I think. I don't know. But a hot guy.
But it's definitely a hot guy.
Hot guy.
This is a hot guy.
They were super excited to see him. So, like, we had made sure to get there on time to see his set and everything. And he comes on stage and, like, immediately is having problems with the deck. And so, like, starts, like, obviously trying to figure it out, but is looking, like, frantic on the stage. And our friend starts looking at us and is like, oh, he looks pissed off. So, like, I don't even know. He tried one more drop and then immediately, like, went to the mic. Was like, I can't do this. I can't do this unless they fix the board. The music is not working. And we're like, oh, you know.
But he didn't have a bad set. The fucking computer had a bad set.
So
again, that's why I'm not giving this no credence.
But that's like the same as like, what if you go somewhere and the sound is shit? You know what I mean?
Bro, the sound can be shitty, the lights can cut off. I can project, I can still kill. The fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
There's literally a picture in the Zanies in Nashville of all the lights going out on Aziz Ansari, and everyone has their phone light up, and they said it was the best show that they've ever had there. Because the art form is the actual thing. Bro, you can lose all sale for a singer, but you can still sing. A rapper can still rap. You don't even need the shit behind you if you're good at the thing.
Right.
You don't do anything. You don't do anything. I'm not giving you fucking no credit, bro, when you hit play. You know how I know you just hit play? You can step back and go, the fuck out of here.
All right, but what if you made the song?
You didn't. Someone else made a song. You fucking chopped it up and made your own song out of it, which is fine.
Right.
Which is fine.
Right. That's an
But
art.
you can't play it, bro. But my point is, if the computer shuts down and you can't do it, what is it, my nigga? Are you doing art or is the computer doing art? You tell me.
I mean, you know, because then you get into like, if the computer shuts down on a director, can they make a movie?
I mean, you know what's funny? I'm looking at it like, yeah, you can still direct a play. You can still, like, the human touch is always there. You can do a play.
Right.
And that is a movie.
Right. But still.
It
like,
is.
No,
that same director,
no.
that same director who all the shit shut down on, we can be like, all right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this live.
No.
What do you mean, no, Val?
No, I think a play like a Broadway versus a film director, I don't think that they
I don't think they translate.
In the same way that a live band and a DJ don't translate.
You can take all the computer aspects out of it and still show me a movie. You can.
What do you mean? How?
How?
What's the TV?
That's what a play is. A movie. It's a movie happening right in front of your eyes. That's literally what a play is.
Right, but we're going. You're saying that like, all I'm saying is that like, let's say let's say that the for whatever reason it shuts down it shuts down a director.
Okay.
I don't think that's because his medium involves something electronic or through a computer doesn't make him any less of an artist.
No, I'm not saying it at all. First, I'm definitely not saying that because, I mean, there's still a personal touch there and there's humans involved. And there's he's filming humans acting, not computer shit. Like, he's not taking scenes from another movie and combining them with scenes from this movie. That would be really cool, actually.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That would be fucking sick.
Yeah,
but my point is, bro, you take the camera away from Martin Scorsese during Goodfellas and he goes, fuck it. We're just going to do it as a live thing. He can still show you Goodfellas. He can still do it. You can't still, I take your computer away, you go, oh, I'm sorry, I realized I suck. And you have to leave because you fucking suck. My opinion. My opinion, bro, I'm sorry. You take the computer out of it, if you can't create the art, who's really doing it? That's all I'm saying.
Damn, that's not a bad take.
Well, I don't know what to say. There is
Says
psychedelic.
says a computer bot. Says a bot over there.
there is
Says a human bot.
psychedelic, instrumental electronic music. So it's live instruments making this upbeat electronic sound. I don't know if that makes sense, but
No, it makes sense. But if you the fact that you can't do it if I take your technology away from you shows that like what the fuck you really doing?
that's that.
No, it's
It's
like
my opinion.
I mean, I guess I don't fully agree with that at all because it's like if
You agree with it a second ago.
I did say it's an interesting take, and I see where you're coming from, but I don't think I necessarily agree with it. I can believe both those things because at the end of the day, it's like whatever the artist's tool is, that's their tool.
Oh,
Agreed, bro.
What's beatboxing?
I'm not saying computer shit ain't art.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying who's doing the art. You or the computer.
If you can beatbox
That's
those
all I'm
sounds,
saying.
then that's a producible sound.
What that? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
we're not
over
talking
there?
about we're not talking about beatboxing. You're
But
now you're
that's making those sounds.
What are you talking about?
Beatboxing can sound like a fucking dubstep
But this guy
song.
didn't beatbox.
He didn't.
But
He fucking
to the
walked off stage
argument
'cause his
of the
computer wasn't
music,
working.
You're talking about the music now. So I'm saying for the argument of electronic music, if you can beatbox that music, it's a producible sound without the tech, without a deck.
It is art. But Val, if you can't do it and you're relying on the computer, my question still remains. Who is doing the art?
You need to have music theory as like a knowledge to
Yeah, I
produce
don't know,
this music.
That's like to me a little bit. That's like being like, if this painter doesn't have the brush, like who's painting the painting, the painter or the brush? And if your brush is a computer, your brush is a computer.
If your brush is a computer, your brush is a computer, I guess. But yo, bro, a computer. Something in your hand is way harder to control than something on your fucking. Because like, if the fact that I can just say AI do it, and AI can do it, the computer can do it.
Right. Well,
The computer can do it.
Well,
You can't. I can't put a brush in your hands, bro, and tell you to do something, and it's as good as the fucking artist who can. It isn't.
Right. Well, then that's gonna become a more sort of question. It's gonna delve into like what is art later when people can control AI. Because the reality is, like, AI is going to make a lot of art, but the AI art in hands of some people is going to be better than the AI art in the hands of other people. Like I said, so the brush is the brush.
The brush is the brush. But my point is still, bro. If I'm sorry, bro. I
Your
will
point
always.
is you don't like it and you're gay. And that's okay. And I will still love you.
Well, that's the best take.
Yeah, you win. Hey, now you win. You win.
Yeah.
You didn't win when you were talking about music theory or whatever the
Yeah,
fucking
and
dumb
beatboxing.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, dumb
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
But the moment you called me gay,
Yeah,
you
it's
won.
like, damn, you called him gay first. That's how you win an argument. How did we forget?
I should have called her gay ages ago. Interesting discussion, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying this is my opinion on art.
Yeah,
On
right,
art. This is
right.
my opinion on art, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'll forever stand that nothing beats the human touch. Nothing.
Right.
Not to say that you can't make incredible art through AI and through computers and all this. I'm not saying you can't, bro. And yes, it is art.
Mhm.
I'm saying there's nothing will beat a human touch, bro. Because
Until
human touch has error.
Until the AI becomes sentient and starts making mistakes and starts being human.
Then you're like, damn.
and then we're like God and we've created something.
But even an AI doing that,
Mhm.
calculate a mistake. A human mistake is, bro, it's so fucking,
It's so real.
so real. It's so
real.
it's visceral, bro. That's why I'm like, no, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, now to AI, to other computers, this might be
Right.
better because it's connected. But I'm talking about a human to human interaction.
Yeah.
You'll never beat it because that's what it's supposed to be.
You know what's funny, and this is sort of like a human mistake in stand-up comedy that I don't think an AI would ever be able to do. Is that you ever been telling a joke, and for whatever reason you stumble on a word or you say a word differently wrong, and it forces you to like change how you say something because you made a stumble and you're kind of stumbling through it. But by the time you get to the punchline, it hits better because
Yep.
you're just so in the moment.
Because you're showing the moment and like you're correcting in live time.
Yeah, you're correcting in lifetime, but you made a genuine mistake at first.
Yes.
That became. I don't think AI could ever do that.
It's like of course not. Walking on stage and tripping, and now your whole set's about how you tripped. That wasn't planned.
Right.
And now you're killing harder than you ever could have killed. Or you
Right.
walk on stage and somebody accidentally spills their drink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a human to human contact
Right.
will always be better than anything a computer does. I stand on that.
Right.
Because Yeah, maybe an AI can write something funnier and all that shit, but you can't beat this.
Mm.
You can't beat me touching you, bro. Human touch,
Right.
can't beat it.
Right.
It's the best feeling in the world because you're realizing, and it's bigger than what it is. You're realizing like, oh wow, we're all one thing and like we're connected and yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Like I that's my opinion on art. You know, and I'm sure as time goes on, as people get more connected to their phones, people will change that opinion. But then again, they talk all that shit, but nothing beats it when you're with another human being.
Yeah, it's way more fun. Life is better.
So it's like you can talk all that shit, young people, because it's like it's not. I don't think that's a young person thing, because as from caveman days to now,
Right.
you know, there's so much more technology, and I love a lot of it.
Mhm.
But I know for a fact nothing beats sitting around a fire, sharing stories with your boys or
Right.
with your
You're
family
not
or
wrong.
your friend. Nothing beats that, and nothing will ever beat that.
Mhm. As a wise man once said, life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long.
Who said that?
A wise man.
You know what's interesting about that wise man?
Yeah.
He never made it as a wise man.
It's just a different band. Just a completely different band.
Never made it as a poor man's kid. Oh my god. So yeah, Vegas was awesome.
I forgot.
Vegas was super cool, super sick. Had a great fucking time.
Oh,
Doing
man.
comedy's the best.
It is. It's so funny. We said that we were just talking about mediocre sets earlier on the way here too.
Oh yeah. This weekend, the Vegas weekend, I didn't like the San Antonio shows. I thought were just incredible. San
Right.
Antonio crowds are just great.
Right.
And then we went to Vegas, and I thought show was okay, but it was very Miami vibes. It was
very.
put it like this, because like so in San Antonio, here I'll just give you a description for the comedy nerds what a crowd is like. San Antonio, when I brought Schultz out, every single person stood on their feet, full excited, full like, oh my god, I'm here to see Schultz, and
Right.
there he is.
Right.
In Vegas, maybe like 85% to 80 to 85% all stood on their feet with that same energy. But there was a 10 to 15, there's about 15 to 20% of people who were like,
Yeah.
I'm important too. I'm rich. I got a fucking chain on. You know what I'm saying? I got an Instagram following.
Right.
I own this. I own this company. I have a Ferrari outside. Like when you start getting rich people involved, it changes the show.
Like that, like rich statusy people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Would you not agree with that? The moment you get rich, that's why a corporate show's all bad, because it's a whole room full of one person.
Yes.
If you were doing a corporate show and it was all people who just work the cash register at 7-Eleven, trust me, bro, it'd be a great show. It'd be a great fucking show because you're dealing with dumb idiots. But you don't know. It's not. But you're dealing with regular people. You're doing regular people who have regular experiences and day-to-day life.
Right.
That or don't think that they're not going to necessarily think that they're better than everybody.
Right.
So I'm not saying but the idea of the moment you get people in there with status and the people that are looking at it like, what's the big deal about him?
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have the show's not gonna be as good.
Right.
It's just not. My opinion not even my opinion. That's a fact. That's just a fact on comedy. If you get people who think they're bigger than you, then yeah, they're not gonna like that. Changes the energy of the show.
Right. And you're up there getting all this adoration, and it's like, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can do that, or I have a Ferrari.
I can do that. It's huge. I think a lot of people look at stand-up like that's something I can do.
Well, everybody does. That's the only difference between this. That's why this art form is the lowest art form. A, because anybody can do it, which is what makes it so cool.
Right.
And B, every single person thinks they're funny. No one thinks
Well,
I'm not funny.
Well, not anyone can do it. You still got to be like
No.
Anyone
I
can
meant
draw. No
anyone
one
can try to do it. Is my
Right,
point.
right,
I
right.
can't go to the NBA practice for the Celtics and be like, I'm gonna try playing the NBA.
Right. But because I'm just saying, in terms of most art forms, anyone can try it. This is
Yes.
Yeah, I can try to paint. I would never think I'm Picasso.
But that's also one of the
But
lowest.
people look at Schultz and be like, well, I can do that.
Yes.
That's the difference. People look at any comedian thinking they can do that because you can be funny with your friends.
Yes.
You can't paint with your friends. You're not like just riffing with your friends all of a sudden. Oh shit, it's the Mona
Yeah,
Lisa.
I give you that. But comedy is the fact that everyone is funny is different. Because a lot of people admit, like I admit, like Sam can draw very well. I can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can admit that.
Right.
Nigga, who's admitting that they're not funny? Who? Everyone thinks they're funny.
Yeah. Everyone thinks
Val's
they're
a
funny.
woman. She was funny like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And she was really funny.
Shoot, breaking the glass ceiling. That's what we say about this.
But you know what I'm saying? That is it's the art form we chose, which I love. And I love that everyone. That's what makes it cool is that everyone is funny. Everyone is funny.
Right. Well, I feel like the funniest person I've ever met, and this goes for most comics, the funniest person I think most people have ever met is just not a comedian. Or like there's some like supremely funny people.
No,
that-
Ron Taylor's the funniest person I've ever
That's
met.
fair point.
Ron
That's fair
Taylor,
point.
who's been on this pod, go look at the episode of Ron Taylor. He might be the actual funniest person I've ever met.
That's fair point, actually.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't know if there's a human being
You're
funnier
right.
than that man.
You're right.
But yeah, behind that, yeah, a lot of people have a brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, dad, mom.
I have a cousin. There's a friend in college. There's a friend in high school that I would be like, oh, these people, like, if I were to try to be like rank funniness, they might be funnier than me.
Fact, I get what you're saying.
They would, but none of them are suited to be a comedian.
No, because it's a different mindset. It's a different. I mean, fear.
Well, and
How you
public-
handle
and public
fear.
speaking.
That's what I was talking. That's what I meant with the fear thing.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
you, I mean, it's the number one thing over death. People would rather get
Right.
shot in the fucking head
Yeah.
than talk in front of 20 people,
Right.
let
And then-
alone 20,000.
Yes. And then the tough part of communicating ideas with no context. That's the tough part. To me, that's like what separates the comedian from the average funny person is like, can you just create moments with no context?
With zero context.
With
Starting
zero
from
context.
zero.
Starting from zero, you have to create all the context. You have to create all as tight as possible.
In a time span, you got 10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes. Yeah.
Like, go. Yeah. And they don't know you and like you. For some reason,
the immediate thing is to judge you.
because I don't know you. You're not famous.
Yeah.
So how could you be funny?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to break that down. But then what's nice about it, if you're good at it, you can break that wall down before you start talking. Motherfuckers gonna start like, and that's how you know you're getting better.
Yeah, just based off how you walk to the microphone.
How you walked, your confidence with your walk, when you started talking, how you started talking, the first words out your mouth.
Your walk-up song even.
Yep, everything. And
Everything's a
now
part of it.
I broke all that before I even, and I'm a pro. I've just been doing it long enough that like, oh, I can break all that down before I even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can break all that down. I can get you laughing before I even say anything.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but that comes with fucking practice and practice and practice and
And that's
practice. And practice.
time. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's shorter for other people. Some people get it. Some people are just good at it immediately, bro.
Right.
You know, it's just like any art form. Some people like, bro. Some
Just
people just play the
prodigies.
piano.
Yeah.
Like they never. Some people could just walk up to a piano and start playing, bro. That's just crazy.
They just get it intuitively.
And they're doing this. They step right from the piano for a second and go. God, that music sucks. Dude.
That's
Oh, it's the
that's
worst.
so funny.
It's the worst. Is there anything else we want to talk about today? Oh yes. God damn it! This is the only thing I really want to talk about.
Yeah.
How is Beetlejuice?
Oh my God, I forgot. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And then we'll start the pod after that.
Yeah. So I watched Beetlejuice for the first time.
How was that? Let's start there.
That's a lot of a lot of fun.
Val, have you seen either movie?
Yep, both. Incredible.
Okay, beautiful. I'm glad we're all on the same
Yeah, it
page.
was super fun. Super like just the concept was great. The
Hour and a half.
hour and a half. The fact that Beetlejuice is in it for so little. Like in the first movie, his first like you see inklings of Beetlejuice here and there, but his first full scene, it's an hour and a half movie, hour 30. He first shows up 47 minutes in, his first
Love
full
it.
scene.
Beautiful. That's how a movie should. Beautiful. Amazing. Right. That's beautiful right there.
Yeah, and you already get the sense that he's a bad guy. You already get a sense of like, oh, okay, this is some like they're in a tough situation. They need him around,
Mhm.
but he's like a sort of trickster. He's a trickster god.
Yep.
Like Loki, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. And Keaton's phenomenal.
Keaton's phenomenal.
Keaton's a phenomenal actor. Beetlejuice, especially, like everyone was like a great actor.
So good, right?
Yeah. Catherine O'Hara is unbelievable.
Which one is she?
The mom, Delia.
I thought she was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
The sequel, I thought she was even better than Keaton. I thought she was so funny.
Yeah, well, she's been, first of all, she's incredible in like so many things she does.
Yes.
I mean, have you ever seen Schitt's Creek? She's great in that.
I've never seen Schitt's Creek, but I've heard amazing
Yeah,
things.
she's amazing in that. Specifically, like she's like
You like that show?
amazing. It's not bad. It made me laugh a few times.
But
it's
she kills
well,
it.
she's just so good.
Okay.
Yeah. Home Alone.
Oh my God, yeah, of course, she's the mom.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Legendary.
And apparently there's a bunch of like other stuff she's done that's incredible from her. But she was great in the movie.
Yeah, she was. I mean, I thought Beetlejuice. She absolutely stole it. The young girl, Wendy, or what's her name?
Jenna Ortega.
But she's Wendy, right? Why am I calling her Wendy?
She's Wednesday.
Wednesday, that's who she is.
Wednesday Addams, yeah.
She is incredible in Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
she was great.
Yeah.
And then of course Winona Ryder.
Well, Winona Ryder is amazing.
She's
Winona Ryder was amazing in the original one.
Yeah. The Justin Theroux guy, he's great.
Yeah.
He's also great in everything he's into, but he was great as this like fucking piece of shit kind of like just a fuckboy kind of
Right.
vibes.
And the way they dealt with the dad. So you know the story about the dad,
Yes.
right? He's like a convicted pedophile or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. So,
But not in prison though.
well, hey, It's Hollywood.
Hollywood.
It's Hollywood. You can fuck a kid if you're the principal in Breakfast Club.
But he's still in Beetlejuice, which is crazy.
But he's not.
But he's
though.
not.
The
But he
way they
is.
dealt with him was great. He
It was
got a shark
beautiful
bite.
writing.
Yeah.
He got bit by a shark, and you kind of can hear his voice.
Yeah.
You hear the inklings of his voice.
Yeah. So it could be really anyone playing it.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But would you like it?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a
Because
lot of fun.
we've talked about sequels all the time. Is it not a top-notch sequel?
Yeah, and it's like it's in the world. It's in their world. It feels like a good continuation of the story. And it's like Beetlejuice sort of has the benefit of like it can be off the wall weird. And that's okay.
Yes.
So like the fact that it was told in the very Beetlejuice-esque type story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess the scenery. What am I talking about? The shot. What is it called?
Cinematography.
No. Like the actual background, like the scene,
scenery?
the sets.
The sets.
The sets. Excuse me. I'm like, damn, what am I looking for? The sets were incredible.
Yes. Yeah.
How? Because like I love. So in the first one there, it's like a lot of the set that they show the little toy sets,
Right.
Which they show a little bit in this one.
Yeah.
But what I loved about the second one is when they show the actual city, the actual town they're in, it looks like a little toy set.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Just how the sort of underground looks under like the dead area looks with the hallways and
The weird characters,
The
and
weird
the little guys'
characters.
heads, and
those were great. Bob
Bob
was awesome.
So funny.
Bob was awesome.
Awesome.
Oh man. Spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert. Tragic death.
Tragedy.
They let Bob die?
Yeah, real
I was
tragedy.
like, that was wild. Bob is dead.
I mean, no, bro.
Mom dying is hilarious.
Mom dying is hilarious.
Yeah.
But it was so cool. I mean, bro, horrible things are happening, and it's fine.
It's like a very like lighthearted.
Spoiler alert: the twist, right, where the little boy kills his parents.
Right.
It's handling something that is absolutely maybe one of the most tragic things that can happen in real life.
Right.
And it's handling it so fine.
Right.
With ease. Like
Right.
with fucking like mayonnaise over bread. Just easy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the tone of it, it's really like crazy to have a movie that's so many people are dying.
So dark, so
in
twisted.
so many like tragic ways. And it's just like awesome. It's like fun. It's like a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
It was. That's why I wanted you to see it in the theater. Was it not like it was a good theater movie? Like, oh, this is great in the
Yeah,
theater.
it was a good theater movie, and it was a good experience. I went to an Alamo Draft House.
That's great.
It was sold out pretty much.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, it was a good. It's like when you just watch a good movie with a bunch of people around you.
Nothing. That's my point of humankind.
Yeah,
Nothing better.
Yeah,
Nothing
it
better.
was like a good. Like I'm glad I saw this in
House
theaters
laughs.
with other people. House laughs. Yeah, absolute house laughs. Yeah, it's just it was just
soundtrack goes crazy.
soundtrack in the first movie went crazy.
Both movies.
Soundtrack goes crazy.
I mean, Tim Burton just really nailed these.
Yeah, and the fact that they were singing the come Mr. Tallyman, that one, or
Yeah.
like Daylight Come, but
In the first one or the
funeral-
second one?
In the funeral,
In the
second
funeral,
one?
yeah.
The funeral in the second one was amazing.
And it was like in this different like operatic. It was like that. It was like, so good.
That got a huge reaction in the.
The song at the end is so good. Someone left the cake out in the rain.
Yeah,
Bro.
that whole scene was so great.
Oh no, bro, that shit hits, bro.
Yeah.
And then there's another song, that BG song, Tragedy, Tragedy, bro. That shit,
You know who
so
also
good.
was super funny? The weird priest guy.
Oh, he was great.
Yeah, weird priest guy was hilarious.
He plays a weird guy in a lot of movies.
He looks like a Diet Crispin Glover. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
I said that to Sam. I
yeah.
didn't say diet though. That's way funnier and way better. But I was like, damn, that nigga look like Chris McGlover.
Yeah.
And she was like, who? I was like, Back to the Future Dad. She was like, oh yeah, him.
Yeah.
But damn, I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so glad you liked it.
It was you know,
Sequels usually suck, dude.
and it's not even sequels usually suck, and it's not even that. It's like it's also because this is like in the comedy world for sure.
Yes, I put this more comedy than anything else.
Yes, I appreciated watching a comedy movie that had no point to make. There was nothing serious about it.
No woke, no agenda.
No, not-
Zero
not-
agenda.
not
Not woke agenda, but any agenda.
Not even like the woke that sort of stuff. I'm not even thinking about that.
I was gonna take that. I was at either side.
Either
Side, zero agenda.
Right. Yeah. But it's not even not even to get to political. Like it's like, okay. Let's take an example of where comedy was like a Judd Apatow movie, right? It's funny, but it's also it's about something. It's about and it's you watch these characters figure something out, and there's a lot of heart in it. And not that there's not heart in this, but it's like this is just pure silly.
Yes.
It doesn't. There's no. A lot of comedy movies is like there's like a. There's like a point. Like, oh, look at this point we're making.
Well, you know what's funny? I don't mind, and I get what you're saying because you're not saying it's a bad thing. I'm assuming.
No.
I don't mind heart in a comedy because
No,
I
no,
love
no.
that. At the end when Happy Gilmore, wins the tournament and his grandma is looking up to heaven, and it's like there's heartful moments, and a water boy. There's heartful moments.
No, and there's heart in this movie because maybe heart isn't the right word, but it's just like it's just more silly than it is about a thing.
Well, you know what's funny? I guess it has the same amount of heart as a water boy.
Right.
Which is about nothing. But actually, you're right. No, there is a little heart in this. She's trying to save her daughter. There's the relationship there. It's like, no, there's heart in this, which is what makes a good comedy too.
Right.
You need a little bit of heart.
Right. But yeah, I guess that's
even Anchorman. Like, there's a little bit of the boys get back together at the end. Like,
right.
You need a little bit of heart for a comedy. Talking about, bro, just a dash of it.
Right.
But I do think you need it.
Right.
And this movie did have a little, even though it was pure silly.
Right.
Pure silly has to be just like any movie we're saying. Anchorman, Waterboy, these movies, Beetlejuice. Pure silly is the most biggest thing. But I do think there's a little heart.
I guess heart's the wrong word. So okay, but this is
no point. I agree.
Yeah, I guess this is my overall problem with how I guess Hollywood sees comedy is like, why the fuck is The Bear considered a comedy?
Everybody killed himself. Everybody should kill themselves that's involved in making that choice.
Right?
Bro, that nigga won Best Lead Actor in a comedy.
In a comedy series.
He won. You know the thing that Michael Scott would win?
Michael Scott never won one, by the way.
Everybody should die.
Yeah. Michael Scott never won.
But if we're gonna put Michael Scott's character in that category, or a homegirl from Veep, or a homegirl from Parks and Rec, these who are leading a comedy series, which is incredibly hard to do and so well done. I'm watching Veep right now, so we're gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
But she won like 5 in a row. But you watch the show and you're like, oh, she had to. This is the funniest character I've ever seen.
Right.
It's also Michael Scott as vice president. It's just a psychopath as vice president.
Right.
But to put that in this is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. And he's great in The Bear. He don't make me laugh.
No, he should win Best Drama Actor. Why isn't he winning that?
Right.
Who the fuck won for Best Drama?
Yeah.
Some show that we don't even know about?
I didn't even look it up because I was all like, what? And it keeps winning comedy awards.
It won a bunch, bro. It won so many.
What? In what world is
it was the Emmys, Val.
What world is The Bear a comedy? And you know what I mean? And that's what I mean is that like
Shogun won.
Yeah. Shogun won. Shogun was great.
I mean, but The Bear, I don't know, never heard of the Gilded Age. Fallout, you said it was great.
Yeah, Fallout was great. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the Childish Gambino or the Donald Glover show. That was also
Why the fuck is that in there?
Maybe it's good. Who knows?
No, it's not.
Nobody talks about it.
Yeah, Ehsan, you know for a fact. How much money were you willing to bet it's not?
Yeah. But like, it's insane that it's a comedy. And you know what's funny? I like The Bear. It makes me not like The Bear.
Well, Bear season 3 is trash.
Regardless,
have you watched it?
No, not the third season. Regardless of whether or not it was good or not, a little bit of me is like, as someone who loves comedy, is like, this fucking sucks that they call this a comedy.
Yeah, suck my dick.
Right? It's like how disconnected are you from comedy that you look at The Bear and be like, ha 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 ha.
Well, Hollywood's completely. Hollywood is just completely disconnected itself from comedy, like on purpose. It's clearly that's an on purpose move, bro.
Right.
They're trying to like also get rid of it completely. That's why you put The Bear in that category.
Right.
They're trying to get rid of it. You're like, oh, no more silly, stupid stuff because I'm above that. Also, and I've said this a million times.
Can you look up what was nominated for the Emmys for Best Comedy this year? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I've said this a million times. The reason hot people are terrible audience members, right? Is because comedy and laughing is ugly.
Right.
It's an ugly thing.
Right.
The people who run Hollywood are all hot, beautiful people who want hot, beautiful people to win. That's what you want.
Right.
Comedy is an ugly thing. It's a not hot thing.
Yes. Well, that's why people laugh better when the lights are off because it's ugly.
It's ugly. So, but to get rid of it, if you want to get rid of it, that's what you would do. You put things like The Bear in it, which are hot things.
Right. Hacks won this year, but The Bear won last year. I've never seen Hacks. But the fact that that's crazy. That's crazy.
I haven't heard anyone say Hacks is funny.
I enjoyed it.
Was it funny?
Back to my original point. Back to my original fucking point, Val.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say Hacks is funny.
I've heard people say Hacks is good. I've heard people say they like Hacks. I've never heard someone say it's funny.
I've heard people say Veep is funny. I've heard people say Parks and Rec is funny. I've heard people say The Office is funny.
Right. To me, I watched an episode of Hacks when it first came out, and it seemed like a drama about comedy.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
that's not funny.
Which is fine for a show. Which is absolutely, if it's a great show, it's a great show. That's fine. It's not a comedy.
Thank you.
I think
Something about comedy is not a comedy. And then The Bear is definitely not
Marvelous
comedy.
Miss Maisel was
I
funny.
think this
Yes.
guy is
Yes. Well, first of all, that guy has a fucking Jeremy Allen has a
Notoriously
banging
a
body.
drama.
Yeah, he's got a bod.
Good
Dude.
lord.
Wait, have you not seen The Iron Claw?
No.
Oh, dude, you'd love that. It's such a good movie.
It seems sad.
I mean, yeah, a lot of
I'm
movies
not-
are sad.
Yeah. I'm not in
What?
the mood. I'm not in the mood for a super sad movie.
So I'm saying his repertoire is being a drama actor. I think at a certain level, like
Yeah, Shameless
you
is
got to fit in. Like I don't know, how often do you break away categories? You guys probably know that. Like,
I don't
for
even
these big
know if it's
actors.
about that. It's just like why the fuck?
Nothing's funny about this fucking guy. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
See this image right here?
Yeah.
And I love him. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
What the fuck is funny about that?
He's just a serious actor.
Yeah.
He's a great serious actor.
Yes.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Why? He's our age.
He's our age. Yeah. But my God, dude.
Damn,
it's,
little guy, 5'7".
Yeah. It is not a fucking comedy. And I feel like they're just trying to gaslight the entire world and being like, yeah, The Bear's a comedy.
Ugh. Ted Lasso comedy, Modern Family comedy, 30 Rock comedy. Like, come on, look at these other ones, bro.
Yeah. These are all Office comedy.
30 Rock, fucking Schitt's Creek.
Fleabag is a comedy.
Never seen Fleabag, but you were talking about Schitt's Creek a second ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Can you go back more? Just click.
The Bear and Hacks,
sorry,
bro.
yeah. You see the arrow at yeah.
Yeah, The Bear and Hacks are not comedies.
Yeah, 30 Rock, The
Everybody
Office,
loves Raymond.
Friends,
Will and Grace, Sex and the City, even.
Ally McPhee. These are all comedies.
Yeah, Frasier,
Mhm.
Murphy Brown, Seinfeld, bro. These are Cheers. Yeah, it's comedy. So it's like, yeah, we don't. Yeah, but the fact that the last 2 years have been non-comedy things lets me know what's going on here.
Yeah.
There's an
yeah.
agenda there's something happening, bro.
Yeah. Wild. All right, you want to get into the episode?
Yeah, let's start the podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
Guys, welcome to The
The
Solid
Solid
Show. Also, hey, Val, you know the name of the person who made this for us?
Not off the top of my head. I'll look.
Well, we'll shout him out later.
We'll shout him out
But
another
also
time.
shout out for the.
But yo, thank you so much. Look at this fucking sign they made us, guys. Val, please cut to the wide cut when we do.
Josh Fuller.
Josh Fuller,
Yes.
my man. Thank you so much for listening to the pod, supporting the pod, and then making us this amazing metal sign.
Yes.
It's really heavy and cool.
Yeah.
We are gonna hang it up the moment we have a studio, but until then, we'll just keep it here.
Yeah, it's actually a good angle for it right here. It's a good shot.
Yeah, but the moment we have our own studio one day, which put in that universe, we'll
Yes.
get there one day.
Yes.
Val will get there one day. Josh, this will definitely go up in our studio though.
Yes,
when we get a
absolutely.
studio, this will go up, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. This is so cool. Seriously, thank you so much, Josh. We really appreciate that, man.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing. Now let's start the pod.
Let's start the pod.
We have a fun game today. Val, do you want to? Val kind of came up with this game, so we'll let Val introduce this game.
I was inspired by a friend to get roasted by ChatGPT. He said, "Put your Instagram profile in there, and I want to read what it says."
Okay.
And he folded over laughing at me.
Ooh.
So I thought, I'm gonna share this with you guys.
AI roast.
Yeah. The AI roast of
Love
our
it.
Instagram.
But
I
I
love
also put y'all's in there, so you can choose if you want to read each other's.
All right, we'll read each other. So let's start
Yeah,
with yours, and then we'll read each other.
Oh yeah. And then we should also see if we can put solid in there. See what they say.
Oh, we'll do that on another one.
Yeah. Okay. So Val, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
All right, Val. Yes. The classic "I'm deep because my username is backwards."
Wait, what's your username?
It's my name backwards.
It's her name backwards.
It's Lav?
No, it's like Valentina backwards.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's like Anita Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is Anita Lav. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I've never even noticed that because it was so stupid.
Yeah. Truly a stroke of creativity there, Valentina. To take hours to come up with, maybe days. Upside down smiley face is wild.
Crazy.
And 987 followers, slow close to 1,000, but still missing that one post that'll push you over the edge.
That's mean as fuck.
Maybe if you manifested hard enough, the universe would give you those extra 13 followers.
Damn.
Oh, look at that. The perfect ratio, 1,554 following, keeping tabs on almost twice as many people as they're keeping tabs on you.
Damn.
Is this networking or straight up stalking? You've got comedy podcast producer title in the bio, complete with the M emoji. Let me guess. You're super chill while also being edgy with that emoji. Bold move with the solid show plug. But considering it's nestled between all the nature shots and travel pics, it's like you're like one adventure away from a kombucha sponsorship.
Damn.
I mean, props on the pics though. Parthenon, some waterfalls, snow. It's like National Geographic, but for influencers who didn't quite make the verified level.
That's funny.
But hey, the blue emoji check will have to do for now. Now get out there and post something groundbreaking. Maybe a tree, but from a new angle. Who knows?
Damn.
Maybe you'll hit 1,000 milestone. God damn.
Maybe a tree, but from a new angle?
From a new angle is crazy
Damn,
funny.
AI white tree, that's our girl.
Yeah. Wild.
Yo, they fucking cooked you.
Damn. I'm very curious to say what it's going to say about us.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They fucking cooked you.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I did not expect this at all. And I couldn't stop reading it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm already excited to read ours about each other because it's like, oh shit, bro, they're about to flame us.
Yeah.
They're
Oh my
about, and they
God.
just flame Val like that?
Yeah,
Oh my
what are they going to say about
God.
us? We have so much more content.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Who's first?
Who's next?
You read me, I read you.
Yeah. All
All
right,
right.
you go.
Oh, Deric Poston, sitting up there with 37,000 followers, huh? Must be real cozy at the top with those numbers. But let's talk about your bio. Watch the solid show. Oh, really? You mean the show you're already all over? I mean, I can't scroll past 3 posts without seeing your face on some podcast clip. You're out here plugging your own show like people aren't already here for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Your profile pic, though, the smile says, I'm wholesome and funny, but that rat next to you, that's giving some Chuck E. Cheese vibes. What's that about? Is a rat next to you?
I'm in Australia. It's a what you call? Oh fuck, I forgot the name of it.
Kangaroo.
No. It's
Also, like a koala.
no. It's
quokka.
a quokka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, know what a fucking quokka is, my nigga.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're a dumbass.
Yeah. I'm not sure you're the mascot or just chilling with one. You've got 271 posts. Most of them look like a scene out of a podcast or a meme-ready face moment. Gotta love how you're like, I'm Deric, and here's me making funny faces on the mic over and over again. Damn, it nailed your stand-up.
Yeah.
But hey, you nailed the art of the podcast screenshot. I'll give you that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think I did, and don't think I didn't notice the Vivo La France World Cup story highlight. What's that about, Deric? Suddenly you're a soccer fan too, or you're just trying to look international? It's cool, man. Wave the flag. Maybe someone in France will hit you with a follow. Interesting. Kind of
That's
missed
it.
there. That was a miss.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
I've never seen the World Cup.
No, that was probably that one time you watched the World Cup at my place.
It was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, it was like the greatest World Cup of all time, right?
Yeah, right?
For me, that was my first soccer game, and I caught that game.
Yeah, it was like
I'm
one of the
standing
greatest
on that,
games ever.
nigga. You're wrong.
Yeah. Now, I see you've got some plush toys on your bed for some reason. And is this a new
Squishmallows.
personality trait when you talk about a grown man cuddling with squishmallows? Trying hard to hit that soft side for your fans? Either way, it's working, but barely. So here's the real takeaway. You're a solid dude, but maybe try to turn anything into a podcast-worthy moment, yeah? This was not as funny as Val's.
No, but I liked it. I'm a solid dude. It's fucking.
Yeah.
I like how I ain't gonna lie. This AI was kind of fanning me a little bit, bro.
A little bit.
It was kind of glazing me. He didn't want to admit it, but he liked everything I was doing.
Yeah, also, it's like it kind of missed, it did, and this is, you see the limitations of AI right now. It definitely missed the point of what that video with you, the Squishmallows, were. Because I wouldn't describe that as a cuddly moment.
Well,
you.
also,
You're beating your wife.
yeah, being my wife, and it's her. It was a shared post, not my post.
Yeah.
So
And
it was
she's not the
interesting.
one. Yeah. She's the one
They
cuddling.
missed there, but they nailed me. They also missed with the quokka thing. That could have been funnier.
Right.
But they nailed me on the funny faces.
Yes, they nailed you on the
Nailed me
face.
on that. Got right in the butthole. Got me on the 37,000 followers up top. Must be real cozy. Like immediate banger line.
Right.
Must be real cozy at the top with those numbers.
Yeah.
Immediately
Yeah, it
banger
started
line.
off super strong and sort of like it couldn't follow it almost.
Yeah, it did. Well, it kind of like your profile pic with the rat next to you. It's like because it's like, bro, it's quokka.
Yeah.
That's a rare thing.
Yeah.
And I got it to take a picture with me.
Chuck E. Cheese vibes kind of makes no sense. Yeah, I
But the podcast shit nailed me. Got me right in the butthole.
yeah, I kind of wish it did like a little deeper of a dive. Clearly, it didn't do that deep of a dive.
Well, it's not watching the videos. I wonder
Well,
how
like
much more specific it could get.
even
watching
so,
the
not even like okay, maybe it missed the point of the video, but like I feel like. Well, I guess you do have like nothing about the sketches. Like it didn't go deep through your Instagram.
Yeah, it didn't really
felt
go
like.
deep.
Yeah.
Because there's a million sketches on there. There's a million just
No,
other
yeah, I
pictures.
only-
There's pictures with famous people.
Yeah.
They could have made fun of that.
Mhm.
Like, yeah,
I
like
only
clout
put
pics.
one scroll. Like I only added one. So yeah, it's essentially the most recent. Like
Oh,
your
should have done the
past
whole
month.
thing because it can do the whole thing pretty quickly.
Okay, because it's also saying that it's all podcasts. I was like, oh wow, it's only like the
It
last
does-
maybe 10 posts.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Interesting.
All right,
All right, let's try this on.
you read it.
All right, Ehsan Ahmad with 61,500 followers out here flexing like he's some kind of comedic guru. Ha! The fuck it off my boy. Now I'm mad. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
First of all, let's address that bio. Contrary to popular belief, I didn't do 9/11. Hilarious.
yeah, it's not that great.
Yo, well, thanks for clearing that up. Because clearly, hold on, stop. Because clearly, everyone was wondering if you were responsible for that super original way to win people over. Fire. It nailed you. Or maybe confuse them. Either way, we get it. You're the edgy comic.
Damn,
I mean, they nailed you.
They nailed it.
They got you with that one.
They nailed
you
it.
got 1,468 posts, and I swear half of them look like you're in witness protection. Funny. The other half, you standing on stage like you're delivering the world's most important TED Talk. But we all know it's just more hot takes on the New York Jets or some Pokemon hoodie flex. What?
Well, so one of my pinned posts is me in a Pokemon hoodie doing.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like,
Yeah. So it's
kind
like
of missed with that.
this is why. Because go ahead.
And speaking of that hoodie, why are you always dressed like you just wandered out of a game store? That's funny. Threw on whatever merch they had and decided to do stand-up. Yo, got you. You're a grown man wearing Pokemon like it's a part of your brand. Guess someone's trying to connect you with the nostalgia crowd, huh?
Well, you see, to me, this is a miss because if you go through, that's one post.
Yeah, but if somebody said that about you, I'd laugh.
That's
if
fair.
somebody said you came in a game store and went right on, I would be
funny.
like, yo, I get it. I know what they're talking about, and I kind of get it. Yeah. Oh, and that breaking news thumbnail with you in a suit. With you in a suit. Real, I'm trying to be professional, but still funny energy. But bro, are we supposed to take you seriously, or is this all a bit? Either way, it's confusing. The Houston show poster with you riding a nuke like Dr. Strangelove. Bold move. You're out here really going for the controversial in-your-face marketing strategy. I mean, it's kind of nailing both of us a little bit.
Right. Yeah,
The problem is you're like that guy who keeps bringing up the same joke from high school, hoping it still hits. Spoiler, it doesn't. That's funny. The spoiler? Because it wasn't funny until he said spoiler. But hey, the numbers speak for themselves, right? 61.5 thousand followers, and yet somehow you still look like every guy who corners you at a party to tell you why The Matrix is actually a documentary.
It got me pretty good. It got me better than it got you.
The last one I didn't like, the Matrix thing. Like, it's not really you at all. You haven't even seen The Matrix, probably. Knowing you would be like, oh, better if you'd been like, have you even seen? Like, then it would be like, oh wow, I locked in.
Then it would have gone. If it said that, it would have gone through the whole thing.
And nothing was funny about the Houston show poster until it said spoiler. It doesn't. Then I was like, all right, I'm back.
That's funny.
But the edgy stuff up top, it's crazy. The first couple lines, it gets everybody.
Yeah.
With the first couple lines, it's gotten everybody.
Right.
Out here flexing like he's some kind of comedic. I mean, that's crazy.
Right. Well,
the contrary to popular belief, I didn't do 9/11. Well, thanks for clearing that up. That's funny as fuck, bro. That is fun. A way to shit on you for no reason at all. Clearly, you're joking.
Right. It's like, yeah.
Shit on you. That's AI's getting better.
Yeah.
The fact that it nailed all of us with the opening line is like, well done.
And it didn't go through the whole thing, which I think it might have had a better vibe
of who we are and been able to roast us better. Yeah.
Right. If it went through go through all of it.
But not bad.
Not bad.
Bro, for an immediate roast, not bad.
Do you have ChatGPT up right now on your computer?
2 seconds.
Because I was gonna say, I wonder. So you said only one scroll.
Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do just me. We don't have to do both of us, but just me. But go through the whole thing and see what it says.
Should we do the solid show?
Oh yeah.
That way it's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, go through. See if you can do the whole solid show.
I'm gonna do it on my phone and then refresh the page.
Okay, so it's just easier that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we can talk in the meantime. It did nail us a little bit. It nailed some of us, and I guess Val, do you not have as many posts on your page?
No, I literally have. I'll tell you.
Because it was able to nail Val better than us.
I literally have 8 posts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. So it was able to sum you up a little.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I do just want to point out because you can look up sort of what ChatGPT people search up and stuff, and Val has searched up birth chart inquiry.
Yo, hop off.
Origin of a magazine term. Let's see. Recent financial news. Raised bed gardening tips. Turkish lamps and trees. I like that one.
I like that one a lot. And a Beetlejuice 2 update.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Birth chart inquiry. What the fuck was that about, Val?
I had a friend come over and
you had to see if their birth charts lined up with the new guy she's seeing.
She just has fun stuff going on in her life. So
She's got fun stuff going on.
Got to see if the signs match up.
Yeah. Got to make sure the cum is the right cum. Or whatever.
Got to make sure the cum is coming correctly.
Okay, well, I can only do 4 images at a time, so I'm gonna do probably like 8 screenshots.
Oh, so you have to, okay. I thought ChatGPT was going through.
Oh, okay, well, never mind.
Yeah, never mind. We
I know what you thought. That's what I thought too. But
Yeah,
now it's like, okay.
I thought
that's
it was
different.
trolling through our Instagram thing.
But it literally just took from the first one.
screenshots.
Because that's why it was for me and you. I was like, well, damn, that's not all we post at all.
Right. Yeah, that's
There's
what
a
I thought.
million sketches on both of our pages.
Right. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. I thought it was like trolling through your account.
Me too. And then it just
Yeah.
missed a little bit. But
And
it's like,
just-
oh, no,
and
it
only
just.
did, like, you told it like only go through the first 8.
Okay, so this makes sense. This made, now the roast made a lot more sense. Still funny. I'm not against them.
Yeah.
Had some misses, but had some major hits.
It did have some major hits. What is so birth chart inquiry? Can we click on that? What's going on there?
You don't want to look at my tree. Look how pretty.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, are you
Turkish
trying
lamps
to,
are
are you trying to
cool.
do that in your backyard?
Yo,
Yeah,
Turkish lamps are
Yeah.
sick.
I think it'll look sick.
Will our listeners be able to see all this, Val?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What the fuck, dude?
So this is not me though.
Yeah,
yeah.
but still, what's my astrology chart for today? Today, the transiting planets in your astrology chart reflect various energies. Sun in Aquarius, 5th house, emphasizes. This is insane. This looks like a schizophrenic.
Emphasizes your need for creativity and self-expression. Yeah, this is insane. You're,
Yeah,
This is
10th house,
specialized.
5th house, 6th house, 8th. How many houses?
There's 12.
Hey, why don't you just go work out?
Yeah.
Go do some push-ups, go outside, go for a walk, and, fucking read a book, you
Dude,
psychopath.
what is this? Like, imagine, like, this is the last thing it says. Imagine you take your advice from this, and this is how you live. Watch the tension from a T-square involving Jupiter, Chiron, and Mars, which challenges you to balance your assertiveness with healing past wounds and improving connections. Hey. If whatever the fuck Chiron is affecting your mood, drink some water.
Yeah, but what if you're going like in this situation? This person like literally just had a breakup. Wouldn't you say that fits that?
Water is so funny, though, Val. Drink some water.
Drink
It's
some
so
water.
funny.
Bro, what? I'm sure.
You're
Like,
dehydrated.
Yeah. I guess sure you're going through a breakup, but let me tell you, Chiron has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, maybe you're just, stop being as annoying as you normally are. Talk less. Consider that?
Yeah.
Talk less.
Talk less is so funny. Yeah, does Mars tell you to shut the fuck up? Because otherwise, then I would listen to Mars.
And that's been the Solid
That's the Solid
Show. Yeah, what a fun app, dude.
That's a great app.
Guys, Val, it was so great when you called me gay. Hassan, just classic. Hassan, we learned so much about each
Our
other.
roast is here. It's delivered.
Oh, here it is. Solid Show. 6,900 followers. Wow, that's just enough people to visit a medium-sized high school gym. Hey, if we could do that, we'd fucking
Hey, brother,
love it.
if I was filling out medium-sized high school gyms around the country, I would be so happy.
Right. You've gotten 1.3 million views in the last 30 days. Look like people are watching your clips just long enough to realize it's not the Netflix password reset tutorial they're actually searching for. That's interesting.
Yo, 1.3 million?
In the last 30 days? That's pretty good.
Hey, bro.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hey, all our listeners, thank you so much.
Yeah. We didn't know that until you roasted us, AI. Oh, man. Well, that was the episode.
Also, it's crazy to say, I'm sure you guys will be blowing up in about a decade, give or take. And it's like, I'll take it.
Yeah. Definitely take.
I'll take.
Take.
Oh, so I'm 43 and our pod's one of the biggest in the world? Win.
Yeah. I
Big
can,
win.
I can send my kids to college. Ooh, you got me, AI.
Yeah, I'll take all that.
Yeah. All right.
Wait. The death of the MCU thumbnail. Your show may or may not outlive the MCU, but at least the MCU knows how to finish a sentence. What does that mean?
Doesn't understand titles.
Oh. Interesting.
I like how you hold the microphones like you're discussing world peace when you're probably writing if Dumb and Dumber holds up. That's actually pretty.
Also, wait. Also, this one's funny. It says the profile description says fun games and guests. This sounds like a 2006 game show no one asked for. Honestly, I'm surprised you're not giving away a blender to your loyal audience at the end of each
Oh my
episode.
God, we should give away a
guess,
blender.
bro.
We should give
Literally,
away a
I was
blender.
like, the next thing we're doing
Oh, we're giving away a blender.
is giving away a fucking blender.
Oh my God, we're gonna have a blender giveaway.
Yo, call us Brendan Schaub because we're doing a giveaway. Yo, we're definitely giving away a blender. Yo,
Oh, this will
1.3
happen.
million views in 30 days? Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, we're doing it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so that makes me so happy.
That
I didn't
makes
know
me
we were
very
doing that kind of numbers.
That makes me very happy.
That's great.
That makes me very happy. Yeah, that's been this week.
Wait, what's 1.3 million divided by 30?
Ooh, that's a good
I'm about
question.
to do that. Hold on. Before we go, I want to do the math on that one. Hold up. Let's see here. 1, 3, Okay, divided by 30. Bro, that's 43,000 views a day. 43,333 views a day.
That's pretty good.
What?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, nigga, I'll take that.
That's pretty good.
I'm not mad at that.
That's
What?
pretty
Are you kidding me? So you telling me every clip we drop at 43,000 views is pretty much, if that's the equivalent of what you're saying,
Right.
that's amazing, bro.
Right.
That's amazing. A lot of people who are famous drop clips and they don't always hit over 40,000.
Right.
You telling me two non-famous guys, zero fame over here at the Solid Show, and we're hitting that? Give it to me.
We're doing pretty good.
Give it to me.
Thank you, AI.
Thank you, AI. Thank you, all our listeners. Hey, guys, you guys are the reason those views are so high and the
Yes,
reason
they are.
AI is hating so hard.
Mhm. And watch out for the blender giveaway because it's happening.
Yeah. Thank you, AI.